Welcome to Cammy's Comic Corner.
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 Hello, comic book fans, and welcome to another exciting edition of Cammy's Comic Corner, the Cammy Awards. I'm your host, as always, Cammy. First annual, I should mention as well. It used to be a little segment called Best in My Humble Opinion of, 2010, 2009, 2008. But now I'm making it an award show. No trophies this year yet, but you'll get a nice little certificate if you win your category. Hopefully with better sponsors and all that stuff in the future. Next year, this time next year, we will have trophies, the big C on them. I'm envisioning all of this, and then more categories as well. But let's get on to what you all came and to watch here for. The winners of the prestigious Cammy Awards, the first annual prestigious Cammy Awards. It's a long title, it's hard to put on the trophy, but let's get on to the categories. We will give you a quick rundown of every category of the nominees, and then I will announce the winner. And then you can see the full write-up on the CammysComicCorner.com site of why I chose that person, or series, or graphic novel, what have you. So let's get on to the first category. Best Writers of 2011, or My Favorite Writers of 2011. Either or, they're winning because I like them in some capacity.
Best/Favorite Writer of 2011.
The nominees, again, if you missed the nominee episode, is Jason Aaron, Jonathan Hickman, Robert Kirkman, Jeff Lemire, and Scott Snyder. The winner of Best Writer of 2011 award goes to, drumroll please, Scott Snyder! Scott Snyder is the new Jeff Johns in 2011, in my opinion. I'm sorry, Jeff Johns, but I have a new master now. It is Scott Snyder. The man was everywhere. He was writing everything. I loved every single issue he put out on, insert title here, because he was writing up a storm in 2011. Just captivated me left and right. So Scott Snyder, I congratulate you, good sir, and I will give you your award next convention I see you at. Scott Snyder, everybody! Now, on to Favorite Artist / Best Artist of 2011.
Best/Favorite Artist of 2011.
And now, on to Favorite Artists of 2011. There were a lot of good nominees this year. I must confess, it really was hard choosing one. But you gotta choose one, or else everyone thinks you're a pussy and a coward, and you can't make decisions. I'm a commander-in-chief is what I am. I'm a comic commander-in-chief, and I can make decisions, and I can pick out who, out of all these different people, that I enjoyed the most. Who really spectacular... Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Let's get on to the nominees. Once again, we have Raphael Albuquerque, Chris Burnham, Francesco Francavilla, Gabriel Rodriguez, and Tonsi Zonjic. Drum roll, please. The winner of Best Favorite Artist of 2011 is Francesco Francavilla. He has swept this entire award show. He has won everything inside of the... Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, for Favorite Artist, we have Francesco Francavilla. He was astounding in 2011. He just came on my radar in the first issues of Black Panther, and I was like, who the hell is this guy? I gotta see more. And sure enough, he blew up everywhere. And everything I saw of his illustrated, I just fell in love with. He just captivated me and just had his way with me. And god damn it, like a abused housewife, I'm coming back for seconds. So Raphael Albuquerque, Chris Burnham, Gabriel Rodriguez, Tonsi Zonjic, you guys are doing great this year, but I gotta give it to Francesco Francavilla. The man was king in 2011. Now on to Favorite Cover Artists of 2011.
Best/Favorite Cover Artist of 2011.
Now, on to Favorite Cover Artists of 2011 for Cammy's Comic Corner, the Cammy Awards. So, as a little rundown of the nominees, once again, we have Francesco Francavilla, Jacques, Dave Johnson, Dustin Guyon, and Chrissy Zullo. And now the winner for my favorite covers that I saw every week. We have, drumroll please, Francesco Francavilla once again! He is outstanding! He is on fire! Somebody get a fire extinguisher and put him out this second! The man, every single cover, didn't matter what company it was for, he just completely kicked it in the ass. And that's what I like about him. You usually get, one certain style from every different artist, but this guy had something new up his sleeve every single cover. And if you're a regular reader, every Friday of Cammy's favorite covers for that week, he was always on my radar in some capacity. And I'm just, you'd think you'd get enough of him. You'd think you'd get tired of him, but no. He kept wanting me I kept wanting him to make more and more and more of whatever issue that was, and god damn it, they were so beautiful. I had so many eyegasms whenever I was looking at his art. His covers were outstanding, amazing. Hands down, my favorite illustrator. As you can tell, he won both categories of 2011. So once again, awesome job, Francisco. I can't wait to see what you have coming up in 2012. Now, on to favorite series. Woo!
Best/favorite series of 2011.
And now on to favorite series of 2011. We had the nominees, and believe me, I had originally 12 different series, and I had to whittle it down to the nominees. And so the nominees, once again, for those not listening at home, we have American Vampire from Vertigo, we have Batman Incorporated from DC, we have Chew from Image, we have Punisher Max from Marvel, we have Scalp from Vertigo, and we have Sweet Tooth from Vertigo. The winner of the award goes to, drumroll please! Sweet Tooth! Jeff Lemire's Sweet Tooth was on fire in 2011. You think this one guy, this one kid we're following, Gus, and all of his problems and all the illustrations and story from Jeff Lemire were just so fantastic that I could not put this out of my mind. I mean, American Vampire came close. Batman Incorporated came close. Chew came really close. Punisher Max and Scalp as well, because they're so great ongoings, but I'm sorry. Speaking of ongoings, and speaking of, going through that new promised land, we have Sweet Tooth. The art was astounding. The story was astounding. Jeff Lemire's astounding. And this series is astounding. So I cannot recommend it enough. You go check out Sweet Tooth, because guess what? It was my favorite/best series of 2011. Now let's get on to the miniseries. That's another good one right there.
Best/favorite miniseries of 2011.
Now on to favorite best miniseries. Now on to favorite best miniseries of 2011. Now the nominees once again. And they were much like the regular series. I had such a hard time narrowing it down. And so if I didn't include you and you knew that I talked about you at one point, I'm so sorry, man, but these were just so much greater and I just loved it so much. So enough before I passed out from being so overdramatic. Favorite miniseries nominees, once again, we have American Vampire Survival of the Fittest from Vertigo, Baltimore the Cursed Bells from Dark Horse, Cinderella Fables Are Forever from Vertigo, Gladstone School for World Conquerors from Image, Who is Jake Ellis from Image, and Witch Doctor from Image. And the award goes to, drumroll please, American Vampire Survival of the Fittest! Oh my goodness, Sean Murphy and Scott Snyder really kicked it in the ass in 2011. Not only was American Vampire, the original ongoing series, that fantastic, but to throw in a miniseries with this astounding art and beautiful story set in World War II with vampires, completely mind-blowing. And to have it all come out in the later half of the year, it's just so, back to back every month. It was great. It was fantastic, and it really explores a different side to this series with the vampires and everything else. I was on my knees after every issue came out, thanking the Lord, thanking Raptor Jesus that this series existed and that Scott Snyder has such big plans in 2012, including another miniseries from American Vampire that I cannot wait. Who knows? Maybe that one will come into play in 2012 Cammy Awards and unseat itself in the manner of speaking. But yes, American Vampire Survival of the Fittest. Go check it out. It was my favorite best/I loved it award for the Cammys, and you should be appreciating it too. And now on to favorite/best single issue of 2011. Woo! I'm so excited!
Best/favorite single issue of 2011.
Ow! Stupid gun. Now on to favorite single issue of 2011, and I will give you the nominees once again. We have Detective Comics number 881, Frankenstein, Agent of Shade number 1, G.I. Joe Cobra number 13, Lock and Key, Keys to the Kingdom number 6, and OMAC number 1. A lot of good names out there. I must say, it was really hard because I had to usually go back and check out what was my pick of the week for that week. And so I went through the archive of 2011, and these were the titles that stood out to me, and I gotta give it to... Drumroll please before I give you the answer! From DC Comics, Detective Comics number 881! This was like the final conclusion to the Black Mirror story arc that was just so beautifully done with Scott Snyder and Jock and Francisco Francavilla. They were all just collaborating in such a fantastic just fluidity, and you could just really see it in the pages that you're so captivated. Page after page after page, seeing the big picture of the story arc finally come to a close and just completely blow your mind with the outcome. If you picked up the graphic novel, The Black Mirror, you're going to appreciate it. It's in there, and it'll all make sense, and it's just so beautifully done that this is one of the best Batman issues of 2011, hands down. And if you're a big Batman fan, go check this issue out. Go check the whole story arc leading up to this issue. You won't be disappointed. So congratulations, Scott Snyder once again, Francesco Francavilla once again, and Jock once again. You guys had a kick-ass issue in 2011. Now on to the final category of the evening. Best favorite graphic novel of 2011. Right at ya!
Best/favorite graphic novel of 2011.
That's not fun playing Russian roulette with. So, that hurt. On to favorite/best graphic novel of 2011. I will once again give you the nominees, and this is the final category for this first annual prestigious Cammy Comic Corner Cammy Awards. So let's make it count, people. The nominees once again for those playing at home. We have Batman: The Black Mirror hardcover from DC, Infinite Kung Fu from Top Shelf, The Mighty Thor Omnibus from Marvel, Walt Simonson, yeah, that's right, Richard Stark's Parker, the Martini Edition from IDW, and the Ecstatics Omnibus from Marvel. The winner of this prestigious award goes to Infinite Kung Fu from Top Shelf. Never have I read such a graphic novel that got me so inspired to not only learn martial arts and kung fu and be the next drunken master, but it inspired me to go back and, you know, really get into kung fu. I was never that guy watching those movies. I said, yeah, I knew who Jackie Chan was, I knew who Bruce Lee was, but I never knew the fine art that went into making these movies and making this graphic novel. And it took the guy 10 years to do. And yet, in the back, he even, after this fantastic story of blaxploitation, kung fu, and all the martial arts, you know, genres and the stylings that you usually see in those movies, gives you this all on a silver platter. And then for dessert, he gives you the whole history and what movies and what titles and what other things to check out for that genre. It was completely mind-blowing. I was just so entranced, page after page. I loved it. It just flew right at me, kicked my ass, and left me with a smile. I mean, you have a Kung Fu against the Walking Dead. You have these secret poisonous moves that are very dangerous to do, and you just have a very good time in one graphic novel. So, do yourself a favor. Go check it out. It's gonna be my book of the month for 2012, January, because that's how the routine goes. I talk about what's my favorite, then I highlight it the next month. So, congratulations to all of the winners in the first annual Cammy's Comic Corner, the Cammy Awards, the prestigious Cammy Awards. I will try to get in contact with you, whether it's at a convention or shipping you something, to send you your beautiful certificate. And then, as I said before, next year, hopefully with the sponsors and everything, I will get nice trophies to hand out to you, because everyone loves trophies. I mean, even if it's some guy holding a pole, you know you have a trophy that you can display, and you're like, no, that's not a T-ball trophy. It's a comic book trophy from this one podcast who enjoys my work. So that does it for Cammy's Comic Corner, the first annual prestigious Cammy Awards. I want to thank everybody for watching, everybody for sending me, you know, the well wishes on Twitter. You can follow me at Cam Comic Corner on Twitter. You can go to Facebook and check out Cammy's Comic Corner, or you can just go to the main site itself, CammysComicCorner.com. New Geeky Talkies coming at you every Wednesday. Every new weekly review show every Sunday. And then my favorite covers of that week coming out every Friday. So that does it! I'm out of here! I gotta go drink more coffee because I'm so excited about who won. So I'll see you in 2012. A lot of conventions on the tour. I can't wait to share it with you. Good night, everybody!